Hello, Laoshi Lawrence McElroy here again with another one-off. Just going to address this one thing today. It's not a series of pre-recorded videos, just one pre-recorded video. So when I started doing stuff and this time of alone together and physical distancing, I did a Facebook Live session that involved a squat exercise because strong legs are essential to our Tai Chi. FYI, you're not on Facebook, you haven't seen that particular video. It was called 8-card pickup. You lay 8 cards on the ground, spaced apart. You go down, you pick up one in a squat, stand up all the way, take a step forward, go down, put it down, stand back up, go down, pick up one, go up, go down, pick up two, and 8 cards become 64 squats in the course of that exercise. So that's one exercise. What I'm going to do today is address something that's essential for strong legs. Now, usually this particular exercise, I would call it a wall squat. Other people will call it a wall sit. Some people call it devil's chair. Usually this exercise is part of a full resistance workout or intermixed with a plyometric or plyo or an aerobic exercise to kind of switch things up. Now, there are some caveats. Of course, any physical exercise, especially if you have any sort of issues with your legs, you need to talk to your medical professional before you attempt wall squats. We're going to give you a couple of modifications. And again, just be careful. I'm going to do a timed session with my wall squats. If you need to come up out of it, if you're following along, if you need to come up out of it earlier, that's fine. But remember, that's actually one of the dangers of this. Some people will collapse down when they're done with their wall squats. You want to make sure that you rise up. If you collapse down in your physical position, you can harm your knees. So you always want to make sure as you're doing whatever your wall squat depth is, that when you're done, you come up, not down. The other thing about which you need to be cautious, 2 things actually. 1, knees over the ankles, not over the toes. So extend, placing the feet in a place where you can have the shins and calves, I don't know why I just went blank there, perpendicular to the ground. The other thing is when you are in the squat, you want to have your weight in your heels, not the balls of your feet. And wall squats are great for quadriceps. Hopefully, obviously, you'll feel a burn. Glutes and calves. So what we're going to do, always warm up too. I mean, that's why I'm breathing a little hard. I did a 5-minute warm up before I started the camera. Going to do a couple of variations. Timed out, going to do 90 seconds in standard wall squats. And then if I'm up to it, a full minute in a single leg wall squat. Now, if you can't get to 90 degrees, then sort of feel what your range of motion is. And that's your lower position. You come up a little higher, right? So we want to get the thigh parallel to the ground eventually in our wall squats, but maybe not at first. Another variation for some people that help to soften their wall squat and give them a little bit more control is to use a stab ball. Stability ball, Swiss ball, whatever. So we're doing 90 seconds in the standard wall squat and then maybe 60 in turning up the volume. So we're going to start high. So above whatever your depth is, if it's thighs parallel, great. You got a nice comfortable hip width to the feet. I'm coming up out of my 90. And here we are for 15 seconds. This is kind of cheating. Arms down here. You want at least the lower back and mid back against the wall. And we're down. Thighs as close to parallel as possible, whatever your lowest position is, for 15 seconds here. There's 5 seconds left. And come up a little bit. So, probably already feel, if you're doing this with me, a burn in the thighs. That's good. Going back down in 2, 1. Another round, low. Some people say you have to be like this. I'm not one of those people. So we're a minute in, up a little bit. Don't want to fully disengage. Breathing, relaxing, even in this position. And last time for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up. Shake that out. Little breather. All right, so that's your standard wall squat, wall sit, devil's chair. You can turn up the volume. Well, you can turn up the volume by going longer. And some people suggest actually just going into the position, holding it for as long as you can, coming up, taking a break, stand all the way up, like I did, shake things out, go back to the wall, go down into your seated position, your wall squat position, hang out for as long as you can, come up fully, come up off the wall, shake things out, catch your breath, go back into your lowest position, hold for as long as you can, and then come out of it. So again, that was a standard wall squat. Not sure if I have the single leg in me today. Let's see what we got. So everything's together. I know you can't see my feet, but my feet are together, my knees are together, and I go down into my position, and the clock starts. Now these switches are every 10 seconds. Oops, I haven't really started yet. Let me come back up out of it and reset my timer. Having timer issues here. There we go. So going back down into my position and starting the timer. Now, see, one leg down, one leg out for 10 seconds. There's 10. As high as you can get it. Still want my shin pretty much perpendicular to the floor. 10 seconds. Almost already halfway through. 10 seconds. Again, if you need to be higher, that's fine. 10 seconds. Last time in this leg. And some shake going on. Having trouble straightening my leg. Switch. Last 10. Get some height if you can. 3, 2, 1. And up, not down. So, shake that one out. Strong legs are essential to what we do in our Tai Chi. And wall squats, wall sits, devil's chair is one way to strengthen your legs. Be careful, honor your range of motion, and talk to your medical professional before attempting this exercise.